The movie opens with Alicia West, a black woman jogging in a residential area when she is stopped by a police patrol car. She gets harassed by two white officers for supposedly trespassing, but when they check her wallet, they learn she is also a cop. They let her leave and apologize, implying a mistaken identity. She keeps running and passes by the cemetery, where she pays her respects to her mother. Alicia then goes to work and begins her shift alongside her partner, Officer Kevin Jennings. As they travel, they pass by Kingstone, a black community. Kevin informs Alicia how horrible the people in the area are, but Alicia disagrees. Kevin informs her that Kingstone has grown so violent that police do not attend to calls from the neighborhood unless they involve a police officer in distress. They stop at a retail store, and Kevin enters to grab some refreshments. Alicia greets a boy called Jamal outside the store, but his mother is furious. Milo Mouse, a market attendant at the retail store and Jamal's uncle, steps in and calms things down. Alicia attempts to talk to the enraged mother and addresses her by her name, Missy, since they were childhood friends. However, Missy denies knowing her. Alicia goes to the store and also recognizes Mouse from her childhood. Alicia asks Mouse what happened to Missy, but Mouse refuses to speak with her. Kevin selects items from the grocery and goes without paying because officers do not pay, but Alicia insists on paying and drops money in the tips jar. As they prepare to leave, they upload the recordings from their body cams and change. Kevin is excited as he tells Alicia about his upcoming date night when an officer comes in requesting Kevin to go in for a double shift, but he declines. Alicia offers to take his shift and is informed that she will be riding with Officer Deacon Brown. Alicia gets Deacon and they begin their shift. Their first visit is at a nightclub where a fight is taking place. Alicia is interrogating the man involved in the fight when another man approaches from behind, ready to harm her, when Deacon intervenes and arrests him. Deacon, however, handles him aggressively, prompting Alicia to get upset at him and order Deacon to let the man go. Deacon then takes out the man's gun, demonstrating to Alicia that she would have been in grave danger if he hadn't intervened. They have coffee, and Deacon advises her not to look at the black community as her people since she is now an officer, and the police are her family. Deacon suddenly receives a call on his cell phone and informs Alicia that they must go. Alicia is astonished he received the call using his phone rather than the official police radio. After driving to the location, Deacon instructs Alicia to stay in the car. While Alicia is waiting in the car, a guy attempts to steal a car parked in front of her, prompting her to get out. The man flees, but Alicia hears gunfire from inside the building where Deacon is. She chooses to walk in and is shocked to see Deacon, together with other cops, Terry Malone and Smitty, execute 3 black men, including Zero, Darius's nephew. Darius is a drug dealer who leads the Kingstone crew. All of this happened while her body camera was recording everything. Deacon notices her and asks why she left the car. Malone attempts to calm her down by explaining that what she witnessed was a mistake. But Smitty panics and shoots her. She falls to the ground floor of the building, and Malone instructs Smitty to get the body camera. Malone and Deacon devise and agree on a fictitious story to transfer blame before proceeding to find Alicia's body. Despite being severely hurt, Alicia escapes. Malone intercepts her radio call for assistance, indicating that no one else will respond. She runs, but Deacon, Malone, and Smitty follow her. She seeks assistance from nearby households, but the community is entirely skeptical of the cops, so no one assists her. Smitty and Deacon notice her and continue to pursue her, but she escapes. She waves down a patrol car for assistance, but soon discovers the 2 officers inside are part of Malone's network, and she runs. Alicia sneaks in and seeks refuge at Mouse's retail store. Mouse is scared at first and pushes the alarm to alert the police. Alicia approaches from behind, and Mouse is hesitant to assist her and refuses to get involved. Alicia requests him to let her patch her wound to stop the bleeding and give her his phone to make a call, and she calls Kevin asking for help. When the crooked officers working with Malone come to Mouse's store, he informs them that he called them because he mistakenly thought the store was being robbed. They harass him and look for a criminal record, but once they prove his innocence, they release him. After they go, Alicia emerges from hiding and applies glue to stop her wound from further bleeding. Mouse lends her a hoodie to make her less visible, and she then departs to meet Kevin. As Alicia and Kevin go to the police station to give the evidence from the body cam, Kevin accidentally mentions Malone and his shady deals, and Alicia comprehends that Kevin is also complicit in Malone's scheme. She urges him to stop the car and confronts him about Malone, and they start arguing. As they argue, a patrol car hunting for Alicia passes by, leading Kevin to fight her, but Alicia grabs the wheel and pulls the police car away. She then handcuffs Kevin and escapes on foot. The scene transitions to Mouse making his way to his apartment. As he prepares to open his door, he discovers Alicia standing there. Jamal hears a disturbance and recognizes Alicia from earlier in the store, but Mouse requests he returns inside. Alicia enters Mouse's house, but he appears to be perturbed by her presence and requests that she leave, but Alicia begs him to let her stay the night. Meanwhile, Malone lies to the captain, claiming that Alicia murdered Zero, and the captain instructs Malone to find her. Darius comes at the same time and rushes to view Zero's body. He is devastated by his nephew's death. Malone lies to Darius, claiming that Alicia killed Zero in order to leverage him to get to Alicia. Darius leaves, swearing to avenge Zero's death. Jamal receives a message containing Alicia's photo, claiming that she was the one who killed Zero. Kevin goes to meet Malone and Smitty. Malone confronts him for being unable to grab the camera from Alicia. Malone asks Kevin if he knows anyone close to Alicia, and Kevin claims he knew Mouse. Mouse gives Alicia a blanket and asks her why she became a cop. Alicia claims that after living in Afghanistan for so long, she began to perceive people differently. After her mother died, she chose to serve others and became a cop. Smitty and Malone go to Mouse's store and view the CCTV footage where they see Mouse helping Alicia. They ask for Mouse's address and then give the information to Darius. Darius organizes his crew ready to go get Zero's killer. Jamal walks into Mouse's house and finds Alicia sleeping. He wants to shoot her, but she quickly takes her gun. Mouse walks in and grabs the gun from him. Jamal says he wanted to kill her since she killed Zero. Alicia checks outside and sees Malone's car. She tells Mouse that they have to run. Malone and Smitty start knocking down doors in pursuit of Alicia. As Alicia and Mouse escape, they are attacked by Darius's crew. They fight them, and Mouse gets injured, causing them to separate. As Mouse leaves, he gets captured by Darius. Later that night, Darius beats up Mouse, and Missy intervenes to ask why he was protecting Alicia. Alicia films a video requesting that whoever discovers the camera send it over to the FBI. She then hides the recording device in an abandoned building. She recalls Kevin informing her that the police only went to Kingstone when a fellow cop was in trouble. She chooses to enter Kingstone, and the people get hostile against her, throwing bottles and stones at her. Darius's guys pick her up and bring her to him. Darius beats her up and is about to shoot her when she confesses that Malone lied to him. She reveals to him that Malone killed Zero and that he was simply using him to kill her since she had everything recorded on her body cam. Darius wants to watch the footage, but Alicia insists on seeing Mouse first. Darius shows her where Mouse is and then instructs her to retrieve the body camera. Officers frantically prepare to go to Kingstone to rescue Alicia. Deacon urges Malone to quickly get the body camera before more police officers arrive. Missy goes to speak with Alicia, who questions why she persists with Darius while knowing he is dangerous. Missy claims Alicia left to join the military, but Alicia explains that Missy had an option but chose that life. At that point, Darius brings in the body camera and instructs one of his boys to connect it. Police officers have arrived and are attempting to rescue Alicia. Malone, Smitty, Kevin, and Deacon plan to assassinate Alicia after they get the body cam. However, Kevin refuses to participate. Darius struggles to view the footage as the SRT squad approaches. The files are encrypted, and Darius becomes impatient, but they decrypt the footage and the video eventually opens. After seeing it, Darius orders Mouse to be released. The cops arrive at the flat and begin shooting at the Kingstone gang. Missy flees with Darius's nephew, while Alicia puts on her vest and body cam and attempts to flee by firing at the cops. Darius and Malone get into a fight, and he beats Malone mercilessly, since he now knows the truth of who killed Zero. Darius, on the other hand, is defeated and killed by Malone. Smitty then tricks Deacon into getting in front of him and shoots him. A police officer cornered Alicia and ordered her to surrender. She attempts to explain how they got everything wrong, but Smitty shoots the cop. Alicia fights Smitty and Mouse rushes to her help. Alicia turns the pistol on Smitty and shoots him in the chin. They continue to flee as the cops chase them. The people continue to protest police presence, while Mouse and Alicia devise a strategy to transport the body camera to the police station. Mouse claims that because the police are looking for a female suspect, it will be easier for him to deliver the body camera. Alicia hands over her vest and body camera to Mouse. Mouse chooses a police jacket to cover, and Kevin notices him but lets him pass without raising an alarm. Mouse steals Malone's car and drives it to the police. Alicia is still hiding in the apartment, but Malone corners her. As she continues to hide, Malone engages her in a chat to defend his actions. Alicia strikes Malone with a log, resulting in a struggle. Their fight eventually proceeds to a courtyard in front of a gathering of Kingstone residents. As Malone reaches for his pistol, Alicia grabs a metal rod and beats him up. Residents stare in surprise as some record on their phones. Missy steals Malone's gun and aims it at him just as he is about to pick it up. Alicia then takes the revolver from Missy and informs Malone that he is being arrested, but police snipers on the balcony of the apartment complex force her to drop the gun. Malone orders the officers to stand down as he attempts to arrest Alicia. At the police station, as Mouse is ready to finish uploading the video, a police officer enters and recognizes him, pointing out that he is not a cop. Malone attempts to persuade Alicia to give him the body cam, but at this point the footage successfully uploads. The rogue officer attempting to capture Mouse becomes distracted, and Mouse uses the opportunity to turn the pistol on him. While Malone is still requesting the body cam from Alicia, the captain receives and watches the tape. He radios the SWAT unit and instructs them to stand down since Alicia is innocent. Malone, in despair, attempts to shoot Alicia, but Kevin, who is now contrite, kills him and saves her life. Mouse lets the police officer leave, but punches him out of the frustration he had put him through earlier at the market. Malone is caught and charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, but Alicia's name is cleared. The film concludes with Alicia and Mouse visiting her mother's grave. Alicia praises Mouse for saving her life, but he claims that she was the one who rescued him. He kisses her on the forehead, and they depart.